Wow, you made it. It is day 30, the final day of this meditation challenge. Congratulations. Even if you didn't do it in 30 consecutive days, it doesn't matter. If you made it here, that's a huge accomplishment. So just take a moment to take that in and really notice how it feels and how it has impacted you. Because when we take in the impressions of our practice and really notice the effects, that becomes the motivation to keep going and stick with it. These 30 days, of course, are only the beginning. So today, on our last day of this series, we are going to, now don't freak out and don't exit out of the video before I say this. We are going to sit in silence, and I'm not going to offer any guidance. And at this point in our journey together, you've got a whole bunch of practices that you've been introduced to. So I would really encourage you to just pick one and make it something that feels really simple, that isn't going to take a lot of thinking or remembering. How do I do this? What was the instruction again? And just stick with whatever practice you choose. So don't go flipping around like, "Ooh, this isn't working. Maybe I'll try a different practice. Oh, I'm bored with this one. Maybe I'll try this other practice." That's a common temptation. Don't fall for it. Just stick with whatever you chose, and we're just going to sit for 15 minutes, which in silence can feel like a really long time. So just know that it might feel hard, but all you have to do is when your mind wanders, as it will, just make a note of that and come back and start again. This being mindful, being present, is a process of starting over and starting over and starting over and having the perseverance and the will to continue, because this work really matters and you matter enough to do this work for yourself. So if you don't know which practice to choose and you're stuck, just keep it really simple and focus on your breathing. And then when you notice a thought or an emotion arising, notice that and relax your body and come back to your breathing. It can be that easy. So I will ring the bell to start us and to close us. So find your posture that you'd like to be in for today, and we will begin. deep bow of gratitude to you for showing up for these 30 days. I would love to hear how it went for you. So leave me a comment in the comments section below, either about how this silent practice went for you and what came up for you and how you worked with it and any questions you have. But I would also love to hear how the whole 30 days unfolded for you and what you're noticing, if it's starting to carry over into your life during the day, after the formal practice time is over. Just anything there that you're noticing, I would love to hear about. And I'll also leave the link to my website in the notes below, chelseawhitbrook.com. That has a list of all my upcoming courses and retreats. And I also offer one-on-one both spiritual direction and Enneagram coaching and somatic. It's kind of like somatic experiencing, somatic processing is what I call it. And so lots of ways to be supported as you continue on. And of course, if you would like to continue meditating and sitting in silence still feels like too much of a leap for you, just go back to day one and start over and do the whole cycle again. And I promise you, each practice will be a little bit different the next time around as your contact with presence and your kind of internal tools have developed. Things begin to subtly and slowly change. So you might want to just restart and just see how it goes on the second time around. And please do share this series with a friend, anyone who you think might be open to this or needing this kind of support. You know, the world is quite stressful these days, so finding ways to rest and to settle and center and regulate our nervous systems is so huge and so important. So do give that gift to a friend or a family member. And I hope to stay in contact with you. I'll keep putting out little videos on YouTube here and there. So do subscribe to my channel as well so you can get the notifications for when new things are popping up. All right. Again, thank you so much for this journey that you've been on with me. I really appreciate you. Blessings and take good care.